Welcome
Welcome.
to your Twin Flame Collective card reading.
And it's less than 12 days till Christmas, but I forgot to
Right.
change the
Hadn't been
numbers.
changed.
Yeah.
But we're well on our way to Christmas.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you want to start with the masculine or the feminine this week?
Let's go here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
That's good.
The masculine. Man, oh man, the masculine this week. All right. So for the feminine, stay tuned for the masculine. For this week, at the beginning of the week, infinity symbol. We have the number 18.
It comes out to 9.
Comes out to 9.
It's like endings, but also infinity. So,
Yeah. So what I feel spirit source is wanting to communicate to the collective through this card is yes, this is your eternal lover. This is the one. Trust yourself, trust your intuition, and you're headed in the right direction. This card is essentially a confirmation for what you already know to be true in your heart. And it's an opportunity for you to really go deep into trusting yourself, because I understand completely when you're, walking the path of a spiritual journey, you're not going to really see a lot of tangible results in the beginning. But this card is confirming, your intuition. Keep moving forward. You're doing just fine. So the beginning of the week for you is just trust your inner guidance. Okay. And through the week, the feminine's going to be moving through some feelings about herself. And you can see this card is number 2, angel. And this is the truth of the divine feminine. You are a angel. You are a beautiful divine essence that's expressed as a feminine being. And if you're seeing yourself incorrectly, or if there's a lot of self-criticism, that's just an opportunity for you to realize that those thoughts and beliefs about yourself are incorrect, and just to choose to love yourself. Apply the mirror exercise and uproot we call them weeds in your consciousness, and put a flower there, right? Put something that is loving of yourself. Like, do a gratitude list. What are 3 things that you're grateful for about yourself? Homework. So it's really in the middle of the week, an opportunity to reflect on yourself and have gratitude for the being that you are, and knowing that you're beautiful and divine. And as we lead in towards the end of the week, we have Epiphany. So the divine feminine is going to come into an awareness. She's going to have a breakthrough. There's going to be a resolution at hand. And in that, you're going to feel really inspired. You're going to feel a lot of relief in that. And so a beautiful week for the feminine, and you're really going to like what, is going on the masculine side. All right. So should we do the guidance and then do the masculine, or do you want to do the masculine?
No,
just gonna make them hold some suspense a little bit longer. Okay. Sure. So which would you like to do first?
Well, this came out first.
I feel so too. Yeah, so this card that came out, it says you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. So I feel like it's confirmation of what I was just saying right here. Right? Like you're already doing it, and it's just trusting yourself and keep moving forward, keep persisting. You're on the right path. You're doing everything that you're being guided to do, and it's leading you perfectly. Sometimes it's not going to make sense. The journey is going to look like, what even is all of this? But once you make it to, that breakthrough, you're going to look back and it's going to make perfect sense. Yeah.
All right. Next is surrender your attachments or assaults. Yeah, so it's kind of like interesting. They both have their backs turned, walking forward. What I get from this card is kind of like, we can't do the healing and expect like, where's it now? Like, we got to relax into the process. We heal to feel better, right? Not to like gain something, right? It's a process. You're going to get what it is that you desire. It's just a process, so just relax into it, basically. Yeah, and then the last of the angel guidance cards are surrender to rest and sleep, relaxation. Yeah, so this lady, she's laying on a horse, and the horse keeps moving, right? She can rest, but the horse keeps moving. It's like God keeps moving, right? So even if you're resting, the wheels keeps turning, right? Like, sometimes rest is the thing. We're in winter now, at least in the you know, and not in Australia, but either way, summer, you know, but winter time is the time for cocooning, kind of resting, recharging, and yeah, maybe doing something, maybe starting like a new tradition for yourself, some self-care related this, you know, December, you know, what do you like to do? Something really nice for yourself where you can just cuddle up and just relax.
That's perfect.
Good.
Yeah. Okay. All right. On to the divine masculine.
My wife had a lot to say about these cards. I don't know.
I do. So for the divine masculine, you're going to read between the lines of what it is that we say. Okay, so for the beginning of the week, for the divine masculine, there's a lot of energy. There's a need to release that energy. Once again, read between the lines. There's a lot of,
I think they got it right.
yeah. So there's a need to, there's a lot of built up energy. And can we move on to the next card? Because, yeah. Okay, and so there's this belief or idea that the masculine is holding on to, that he needs to wait in order to release this energy or to allow this energy to flow. Okay, but that is not true, because essentially that's like waiting on that good feeling or waiting on your happiness, waiting on your joy. And that's not what the universe, what source God has for you. Your joy is right now. All right. Okay. And so the last card, or towards the end of the week, is hands. And so what that means is allowing, choosing to surrender that, all that pent up energy that the masculine is feeling, and allowing it to flow and be guided and directed in whatever way it's meant to. It's not meant to, and this ties in perfectly with money. If you're hoarding your finances and your money, you're hoarding your sexual energy, like that's a no-no. You want to let that energy flow. Just because you're on a twin flame journey and you're, you know, maybe not physically yet with your twin flame, you don't hold that energy like hostage. You want to let it flow, because actually in you letting it flow in whatever direction it needs to, that speeds up the manifestation process here.
Not like everywhere though, not like go outside and be like,
right,
you know, yeah,
right,
keep it in the union, right?
Keep it in your union, because your union is a safe container for you to express that energy in whatever way feels good to you, right? And as you express it in your union in a way that makes sense for you, then that is powerful for your union. Yeah. Do you want to add anything to that?
Well, there, you know, it's also like if there's some ideas for creative adventures, or ventures, I should say, or adventures. I mean, it's fun too, right? So yeah, maybe put some of that energy into the creative, creating something.
Right. Yeah. So just don't hold on to that energy is the main message here for the masculine. Like, let it flow, let it move through you. Okay. Because it's quite uncomfortable to hold on to it when there's places that it's meant to go. Right. Yeah. It's kind of like flashed a little bit there too. It's kind of like confirmation. All right. So the last thing that we want to do is a collective twin flame message. So what we're going to do here is, this is a message, you know, fill into your heart and take from it what you receive. And this is for everyone. Okay. So I'm just going to flip to a random page, and we're just going to read a couple sentences. And this is a message from your twin flame to you. Okay. And so it says, we're twin flames, and we're always going to desire the same things, but we're not always going to be exactly clear on what it is we desire. When one gets clear, so does the other person. Choosing to have clarity is a core choice and directly affects your twin flame. How perfect was that?
That was great.
That was like the most perfect message right there. So once again, it kind of like, you know, like I said in the beginning, right? It's confirmation. Then your twin flame's clearly speaking through this book here. It says
it's a bit of party energy, you know.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It says, like we're twin flames, and we're always going to desire the same things, but we're not always going to be exactly clear on what it is we desire. So choose your clarity. And in doing so, your twin flame is getting entirely clear too. That was a great reading.
That was a great reading.
All right. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.